Breaking news. Jamie claims to have evidence against Dakota. I'm going to take her to court. Hollywood stayed awake all night. At 6:42 a.m. Los Angeles time, while newsrooms were still running their usual entertainment news, a sudden red headline cut across the screens of all major channels. Breaking news. Jamie claims to have evidence against Dakota. I'm going to take her to court. Within minutes, social media exploded. Hashtags #Jamie vs Dakota, #courtroom shock, #Hollywood evidence shot straight to the top of global trends. No one understood what was happening, until Jamie Dornan appeared. The moment that froze Hollywood. Jamie didn't walk out with his usual polite smile. No red carpet, no flashing lights, just a hurried press conference in a small conference room, with a cold white wall behind him. He stood there, a gray shirt in hand, a thick stack of files. His voice was low and dry, devoid of emotion, devoid of anger, which only increased people's fear. I've been silent long enough, Jamie said. But today, I have evidence. And I'm going to take Dakota to court. No immediate explanation, no details, but those 4 sentences alone were enough to turn Hollywood into a minefield. What was the evidence? According to an anonymous lawyer from a major Beverly Hills law firm, the files Jamie held were not simply fabricated text messages or emails. It's a series of evidence spanning years, the source revealed, including emails, contracts, call recordings, and testimony from at least 2 industry witnesses. What shocked the media even more was a word repeated in the leaked internal transcripts. Coercion, coercion. Hollywood has never liked that word. Whispers from behind the scenes. Just hours after Jamie's statement, old stories began to resurface. Jamie's abrupt last-minute withdrawals from projects. Interviews where he appeared tired and avoided questions about Dakota. Parties where the two were reportedly, tensely avoiding each other. A veteran producer whispered, "We always felt something was off. But no one dared say anything." In Hollywood, silence is often handsomely rewarded. Dakota, the storm of silence. The scariest thing wasn't Jamie's statement, but Dakota Johnson's silence. No tweets. No Instagram stories. No statement from a representative. A source close to Dakota said she has completely shut herself off, canceled all appointments, and asked her legal team to prepare for the worst-case scenario. She's not panicking, the source said. But she didn't expect Jamie to go this far. The midnight call. According to another source, at 1:17 a.m., Jamie and Dakota had an 11-minute phone call. No one knows the content. All that is known is that after the call, Jamie sent an email to his legal team with the subject line, "Proceed. Amelia and the family, the real reason?" Many believe this is not just a story between Jamie and Dakota. A close friend of Jamie revealed, things crossed a line when his family was dragged into it. Anonymous messages. Vague threats. Misleading articles. Jamie could endure it for himself, the friend said. But no one touched his wife and children. That's when everything changed. A media storm erupted. In just 24 hours. 2 studios announced they were closely monitoring the situation. A major project was temporarily suspended. Entertainment lawyers appeared frequently on television. One legal expert commented, "If Jamie's evidence is strong enough, this could be a lawsuit that changes how Hollywood handles behind-the-scenes relationships." Dakota's counterattack, silent but sharp. 48 hours later. Finally, a short statement was sent to the press from Dakota's side. "All accusations are baseless. We believe in the truth and will defend our honor to the end." Just one sentence. No emotion. No details. but enough to confirm the battle had begun. Those involved began choosing sides. Hollywood is never neutral. Some colleagues quietly sided with Jamie, speaking of kindness misunderstood. Others argue that Dakota is being cornered by a larger power structure. On social media, fans are fiercely divided. The truth is finally out. This is a modern-day witch hunt. Who is the real victim? No one is certain. Inside the files, what worries lawyers? According to the leaked documents, part of the evidence is described as emails requesting changes to contract terms with consequences. A recording of a phone call in which a female voice says, "You have no other choice." Text messages sent after midnight hinting at career damage. An independent lawyer commented, "If these documents are real and legally obtained, the lawsuit will be very bad for Dakota." Jamie, the man who didn't look back. In a brief interview outside the courtroom, Jamie added a single sentence. "I'm not doing this for revenge. I'm doing it for the truth." Then he turned away. Without looking back. Hollywood at a crossroads. Media analysts commented, "Whoever wins the lawsuit, Hollywood has lost. Belief. Image. Safety behind the spotlight. Everything is in question. The trial is imminent. According to preliminary schedules, the formal lawsuit will be filed within 14 days. If accepted, this will be one of the most watched entertainment lawsuits of the decade. No red carpet. No script. Only the truth, or what is called the truth. Unanswered questions. How strong is that evidence really? How will Dakota fight back? Who knew, but chose to remain silent? And most importantly, does justice truly exist in Hollywood? When the spotlight goes out, only people, truth, and consequences remain. Jamie chose not to turn back. Dakota chose to fight. And the whole world is watching, not a movie, but a trial that could change Hollywood forever.